Hello. It's Friday. And we're streaming. I remember how many weeks we've done now. So you're back on Alma. I keep saying I put the engine on. Maybe we didn't. We are, what, halfway? No, not even halfway through our proper harvest. We done our wheat on, what was it, Wednesday? And now we have our corn to do. And we've got our second cut grass, because we just planted it this year. We only have 2 cuts, not 3. I'm also thinking check contracts to see if a contract for field 1 harvest is actually, if there is one. Because we're going to be doing our corn harvest anyway, so why not do the neighbours? We might check that. We got our cows last time as well. So we need to look at somehow getting rid of milk. We have no money. We may have to lease something to get rid of some milk to get us some money for the short term. I think that's probably the best course of action once we get this field started. I'm going to quickly look at contracts, because like this field is ready to go. I know we don't get to keep most of the crop, but if we can do it, then... Oh, we're on it already. $29,000. Should we lease the equipment just to have a play around with it? Like, we're going to load it into our store anyway. But it will get it done faster, and it's only 3,000, and we're going to... Where's it getting delivered to, though? To the grain... Do we not own the grain mill? I think we own the grain mill. Will that have an issue? Well, we'll find out. I didn't borrow the items. I'm an idiot. Well, we'll just have to do it with our own. I meant to borrow the items. I can just actually just send this, to be honest, because it shouldn't have an issue with yen. There's nothing blocking in this field, so we might just send it. I need to get you close by. Fairness, we might just send the truck first, just to get it done. Is the truck back here? I can't remember where we left the truck. That's abandoned, so yep, that's not where we need it to be. Right, we need to get this back, because we'll get this filled first, because then we're going to take it all to the dryer. Everything is going to get dried. I made in a popcorn. That is what we are doing. Big corn harvest. And that'll be our Friday night. Hope everyone's had a good week. I've had a good week off. It feels like it's gone very fast. Always does though. Always does. That's the issue when you take just a week off. It feels like it just goes like instant. Then when you go back to work, it doesn't feel like you've been off at all. Horrendous. Horrendous just thinking about going back to work. But needs must. I think I've got 1 month ends next week. This is straight back to a busy week. And then the factory is shut and I'm in. That should be a bit better. A bit more calm and quiet. Should hit 75 miles an hour. Let's see if we can get this in without crashing like the AI done every time last time we were on. There we go. Pick up, bro. You're going fine. You're there. We need to get you undressed and getting grass started. Because we have our 2 fields are all ready to go again. That we just got done on Wednesday. So this one will be, yeah, this one's going to be hay this time. And the other one will be silage, just to sort of even it out. May as well just leave these here because they're going to get used here. And I need to go and find where I dump the more and things. I think I see one. Definitely one there. I should beat on Mod Hub to see if there's any other mods. Like it's Feast or Famine sometimes they'll launch. I think they are training testers, I think I've seen. Sometimes there's like loads and then other times there's nothing for days. Oh, they're not. Here we go. Hold it as we drive. Almost have a full tank. Might just let this one go as well. Just to see how it gets on. You've not missed any bits doing that. Let's get this shipped into our truck that we got last time. I'm just rustling to get a biscuit. Oh no. Just short. We'll be here a while getting both these fields done. Header hooked up to this one. And then we are ready for some haymaking. So yeah, we did hay last time, so then we're doing it first this time. That's why the equipment is all good to go for it. Not missing many bits, which is pretty good. We'll see how it goes all the way around. Obviously, we will tidy up the bits that have been missed. But yeah, it's not done too badly. Just for sounding it and seeing, it's done pretty well. So far. So far. There's always a caveat behind that, because things go awry when I normally compliment the workers. Always goes awry when I compliment the workers. Things just start to instantly go wrong. I'm annoyed at myself for not getting those that equipment, because it would have made it so much faster. So much faster. We're going to be here a while. It's fine. I can do quite a lot of other things and jobs while the harvester's doing that. Like our grass. 2 fields of this room. Do need to look at getting... We've got like 2 months worth of money as well, so we need to look at getting a solution to getting rid of some milk, I think. Which is just going to be obviously a tanker trailer I can hook onto the back of our... Well, you can do it on a tractor as well, actually. Doesn't have to be our lorry. %. What I might do, I might just like drive along with it, try and get the thing filled as quick as possible so we can get it started. The sooner we get started, the sooner we can get making our dried corn, and then the sooner we can get popcorn going. Speed, sort of, it's not too much of a rush to get it, because it's the same day, obviously. May as well try and do it as fast as we can, or as fast as we reasonably can be bothered doing, is more what I would say. First trailer full. Around and let that do it again. Because we are gonna need, yeah, I don't think we'll get another. We'll let it fill up a little bit more. And we can jump back to some pitting. An all important job for our hay. Yeah, we need to remember and like keep some or do some grass bales for the sheep. Or we just steal a couple of hay bales, we'll see. Just remember, I don't have to do hay bales. I can just put the hay directly into the thing. We have a TMR production on site. So we can put our hay directly into it, and that saves us having to do a baling stage, well, a windrow baling stage, and then pick up. We can just literally just put it straight in the forage wagon. That'll save a lot of time. So I'm just going to make some, I'll figure out how many straw bales we want to make, hay bales we want to make for the sheep. Just to save us taking all the equipment across just to do grass. Done. It's been very sunny here today, but very cold. It's like a really cold wind. The sun sort of leads you into a false sense of it's going to be roasting toast tonight. It's like, no, it's absolutely Baltic. Absolutely Baltic. We are technically, what, now in spring? The spring equinox or whatever it's called, and then we've got the clock stupidly going forward in a couple of weeks as well. A couple of weeks, not a week. It's next week. And the harvester. Oh no. We're too busy getting involved with the haymaking. Oh no. I thought he was going to turn around, so I was like dithering. I'm not going to be quite full yet. We will have to turn around again. And this is the bit the worker normally starts tripping up on himself. I will go like round the loop at the end because it'll get all made into hay anyway if we collect all his hay. On our no, get this lined up. Second pass, I was like well past second pass. It's great. We do not need much. Or we can send this off. Start the well, it's not popcorn first. I'm drying it. And then we can do the popcorn. We've got to dry it first. I'm really hoping we have no bugs with having to send it here. Let's get this road done. I might go and visit to see if there's another unloading bit or if it's just that bit. Joys of contracts sometimes. Sometimes they're a bit bugged. Especially with the mods I've got on. I can't remember what mods I've got on for contracts. I know I've got the delivery one. I can't remember what else I've got. Let's see. So we got, is there a bit around the back? No. Oh well, hopefully it doesn't go totally tits up. No, my luck it might, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be smooth sailing. Give my right hand while I drink juice and get fully focused on driving this. Otherwise we will have an accident. And then our other tractor's primed and ready to come in, so done. Right, off to the corn dryer we go. So we can. Yep. Thought I seen that it was in a bit of a situation. We're just going to open up a bit because we always end up driving into that sort of ravine bit. Maybe it's opened a little bit. It might not, but I'm pretty sure it always kind of goes a bit to pot here. It just so happens to go to pot. It's the odd shape of the fields. No big issues. No big issues. wind is literally flooring it and we're barely moving. Power. Yeah, this thing definitely needs like 200 plus, I would say. 225-ish might be the best, like the lowest you would want to go with this, just to make sure your hills are constant speeds. Like, we don't do bad, it's just, yeah, you get those slow bits and it's just really slows, well, I'd say slows you down. Well done, Craig. But yeah, it's a bit, just feels slightly underpowered with the 190. Not that I'm getting a tractor anytime soon, because we don't need them. These do very well. That's like a efficiency upgrade at some point. I'm putting the distance feature. Almost at the green place. I've seen the warning for 80% again. Is he stopped or is he still going? Still going and he's flashing, so he must be at 80% or stopped. I'll get this tip and we'll have a look. Get her done. On the front trailer. I'm hoping we've got enough propane. I don't think we used that much last time. Then we are going to be tipping quite a lot in here. He is way full and we are way stuck. Back it up, back it in. I can't, well, I don't remember seeing a warning coming up. I always seem to miss them. They're not like in your face. I know you get things that you can put on to tell you when it's like a mod to say, oh, we're at X and X percentage, flash, 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 flash. Yeah, I've just never done that. You'd probably look into it, seeing as I always miss it. More is still going strong. See if this actually works. Oh, it is. We need to get this sent back. Check first, we'll turn on the production. With help, Greg. 72,000 a day. This is what we need. Much time as possible. Can't set it. Have I got it set to distribute? No. See, I can't set it up to distribute, otherwise it's going to go to here. But I just want to do it there. This might be what the priority thing's for. We'll see. We'll just let it go for now and I'll try and figure out the priority thing. Can you find your own way back? can from there, apparently. Now you're all emptied. I'm just gonna let him go and we'll get the bits we've missed tied up at the end. Trying to keep things rolling. Because you're an idiot. That's why. Turn in circle of a aircraft carrier. Oh, aircraft carrier, not a tanker. Like most people would say. No, I'm on, what I'm on. Yeah, that. Thought I was on the map on there. I have put here. Thought it would have stopped at the bottom, but no, it's up in the top. That's strange. Right, everything is good to go. Going okay so far. I am munching through my bourbon biscuits pretty quickly. Tankers were needed to look at, wasn't it? You do get trucks with tanks on them that I might get later on. There's one specifically that is a Mack truck, I think. I have seen previously. Oh. You can get a trailer going in the back of it. It takes 22, does it take 20,000? Just make it. Yeah. Because then you can put the one that I think I'm going to get. Where is it? One of these ones. They work well. They'll work well with that setup, I think. 24,000. Don't trust that. He's going to keep going. I thought we'd put the front ones on, but we put the back ones on. %. Where is our... Great job there, my friend. We're going to take about 5 hours to do the other fields. I don't think it'll be that bad once we get going. Jump out and get this dipped. A mouthful of biscuit, not the best time. Hello, Farm Sim Freak. Hope you're doing well. Now I have no idea what this worker does on this field. Oh, we needed to get the truck out of the ditch, didn't we? It's like it just takes a really wide... Oh, we need to remember to get rid of the worker. Yeah, it's like the worker just takes a really wide... It's like it underestimates how much it's got to turn, like drastically with this truck. There must be something wrong with the truck. It's my method of deduction now. Do I have any corn left in here? Or did we take it all? Ooh, tiny bit. You're done. Off you pop. And get this dumped. Someone has finished the task. The Moor has finished. Well, he says he's finished. He won't be. Almost finished that field. And we'll just plod through. I think we need to just maybe focus more on getting this corn done than anything else. And just loosely plod away at the grass. We need a little bit to go. Will I not fill up? I'm pressing R. Eh? This not been turned on. I have not turned this on the whole time I've had it. Have I? That's weird. We turned it on once and then it's always been running. Was gone. Has it moved? That might be it. I crashed into that accidentally at some point. I was so confused there for a while. I'm like, why am I having to do this? I've not done this before. Questioning all reality there. Almost fuel again. How do I do much if he's getting emptied? Not much we can do there. Just the front more not to work when you go backwards. Thought I was being smart. Turns out, I'm dumb. We've just got the bits to finish, but we need to get the tractor to the harvester. Getting a good way through this field. Obviously little bits to tidy up that we've missed, but not much. We're not doing the headlands. We've done pretty good. But there's not much stuff for them to crash into. So it's been not too bad. Now we're getting to the big meaty bit of this field. Big, nice long strips. Hopefully it'll be the same on field 1 when we start doing that. Still kicking myself about not getting the equipment, but hey ho, we'll make do with our one single combine. Send this all the way around the field. Tidy up the bits that we need tidied up. All we done by not doing this at the start was delaying it. So it's even worth actually doing that. I don't think there's worth doing it, to be honest. I don't think we missed that many bits. So I'm just going to take it over to the other field. It does need probably tops and bottoms done. But we'll just do the bottoms and see what happens. Can't remember if it got stuck. I think it did get stuck at the top. Or it missed a bit, but it wasn't too bad. We definitely need 2 passes at the bottom anyway. Still don't have my office light on and it's almost 7 o'clock. I like the lighter nights. Definitely enjoy the lighter night. You just need the increased temperature to go with the lighter night so it's not still freezing cold. Bitterly cold one today. It was almost like one of those like crisp winter days because it was like really sunny and then it's like you step outside and you're like, oh shit, cold one. Right, we'll end this off here. So I don't need to head this one. So this one, it won't be faster, but it'll just be one less process to have to worry about. Base this bottom. At least the middle of the field, so we're halfway. Okay, we shall leave you there. I'm gonna have another bourbon. Really not get biscuits as my stream snack because I demolish them so fast. That's why I do not allow biscuits in my house. Cookies, if you're American, like, I don't know how it's a cookie, but it's like a biscuit. Yeah, chocolate bourbon. Do you know what it is? I'm gonna Google it. Probably the best biscuit out there. I was gonna say he's not doing the meaty bit of the field, but I'm not bothered. He's doing something. He's doing something. We're happy. Need to chase this. So then we can get our next load sent away. Checking our production. Going through it. Will we need more of this? That's my only question. Will we need it? Right, last bourbon. Oh, God. Destroyed them very quick. Fat finger hit you. Massive. It's going to take us so long to do. But we'll get it done. We will get it done. I think we get like 2 months to do it. Well, we're not going to harvest it until. Yeah, keep going until November. I might have to do some nighttime stuff, but we'll get by. Everyone's at a stop. Everyone was at a stop. It's never good. You want everyone to keep moving. Need to figure out how many bales we're going to need for this sheep. Just to last us through till, what, April. And then we'll just get it all picked up with the forage harvester rather than the baler. Because we'll get a couple done with them. I think we won't need many. Like, maybe 5, possibly? Because we have some grass here. So I'm saying they need about 25 to 30,000 a month. And they're what they got so far the fuel at the moment. They got 28,000 now, so let's fill them up and then that's some good for this month. They've obviously got what they have in the pen anyway. Oh, we're almost all out. Maybe we might need more than I thought. Oh, 4,000 left there. We've got 10,000 here. So, we need November, December, January, March, April. 5 months. Oh god, that's quite a lot. It's more than I thought. We might steal some of this grass down for them. Just so we keep it separate. I'm going to still maybe take 5. I think we did 5 bales last time. So we'll take 5 bales now. And that'll give them about 30 odd thousand. And then we'll maybe get some of this done. We do need a solution to the old Sheep then. Maybe field 2. There's only 44,000. Just to keep them separate. Oh god, we're full. I've not been paying attention. I get distracted easily. Because our truck will be full as well. Too busy worried about sheep. Just after his head. We need to focus on the corn. Long old trip up here. We'll get this sent first and then we'll deal with that. So we are doing one strip. I think one strip does it. Recommend diner restaurant. Probably for stuff we don't have. Or milk. We do need to try and get rid of our milk. That's going to pay for a lot of stuff. Then dump in the middle, so it's between the top and bottom. Drawing field, but perfect. It's there, and our truck almost finished. Go in. I don't remember how much we took off this field last time. It was about 120, I think. We're going to get more than that, anyway. Definitely get more than 120 off the field. This thing has a massive capacity as well. Yeah. Not that I was going to get 1.5 million, but sometimes the capacities are a bit silly. Still going strong. Then let's just pick up all the grass first and then match the hay with it, and then see what we get left over and give that to the sheep. And then we can cut those bits that we can like steal from. Well, there are land, it's just they're not proper field. Won't bother sending this into the yard, we'll just send it to the front gate to save us having to pull out of the ditch again. Likes the ditch. Okay. We're mostly through the seal. Yeah, see, we're definitely past halfway. Now we need to move on to the contract. Which will take quite a while to get done. If we get this one done by what game time is currently 11. So what time do we start at? 8? In game 3, 4, maybe 5 hours? Maybe a bit more? We'll see. That one is substantially larger though, so we just have to see how it gets on. And we're getting paid 30 grand for that. And I'm probably going to steal half the crop. Well, not half the crop, but a decent bit of the crop. It might be bugged though, that's the only problem. Like it might not register the delivery. We'll just need to see. Doesn't, then we'll just need to see how much it's going to cost us. Yes, corn, please. Back to the field you go. I'm sure we will get to it, but I'm just going to probably leave it here. I'm going to turn my light on. Finally getting dark. Not much going here at all. Yeah, we're going to need it up here. Be 72% full. Got myself. I've got what? Got another tiny bit on the other side to do as well. Oh, grass cutting. Anyway, done. Very much. Now we just got to get the pickup done. So we'll do this one first. Now we'll just match up the silage to the hay. Because this goes into the silage fermenter first. Which I think we've emptied. Hopefully it's emptied. Check that. Yeah. So we can empty it. Oh, we can put it in, see what's in here. Obviously this has some hay in it already. But we can work out how much we've got off the fields pretty easily. Just by counting the full loads. Strip down there to do. Is there a bit up here? Did he get? No, we didn't get it. Didn't get it all. We'll go from the top. We'll go from the top. There she goes. Then we'll cut across and get the last bit. No, we won't. We'll check on our harvester. Yep, that's why we don't focus on grass. Look at that though. Pinpoint accuracy of dumping that trailer. Wasn't sheer dumb luck at all. It was 100% sure. 100%. And grass cutting is not quite done yet. Not done yet, not done yet, not done yet. But it will be done imminently. Now we just need to wait till April to get the rest of it done. We will be liming these fields. And fertilising them. So need to get that done. That is one of our winter jobs. Or hopefully before the snow falls on it, because the snow on this map is mega. So it's insanely deep. Then it disappeared, it was weird. Like I had a snow mask all over the fields. I literally logged on to do the stream and it just all disappeared. I'm like, oh, okay. Gonna have some fun in the snow, but obviously not. We need forage, trailer, and the windrow. Then we can just dump it in the fermenter. That's it? No, that's not. The fermenter was the other one I looked at. Regular. So this is the grass we'll steal. We've done it before, so. What has Kiro done? Interested to think what that Labrador has done. Where did he get into? No. Not hooked up. There we go. And off to the far field first. Ruining all our hay by driving over it. It's fine. To see it to believe it kind of thing. That doesn't sound good. That never sounds good with a Labrador. Is he eating a bar of soap again? Is he eating pasta? Has he eaten or got into the pasta sauce? As in the tomatoes. Chopped tomatoes. Don't know why that's the list. As long as it's not a bar of soap again. We're going on. Okay, and go. Yes. How has he broken the sliding door to the garden? Do I have to come and fix it now? That sounds quite bad. Right. Have a look when I have my break in a bit. I'm guessing this long line got caught in the door. Yeah, we'll work on this one. What did we get off this one? About 120 or something. We'll really get like 3 loads off here. Not too bad. The other one we got like 350 off of. We need to try and, yeah, because we need to try and make it balance out next year, so we've got equal split of everything. Wouldn't be too bad to try and do that, even if it's over the course of a 2-year cycle. 2 fields it will be over a 2-year cycle, so. At the top now, I'll jump back into the corn, well, the other John Deere tractor that is picking corn from the harvester. Just got that finished, and let's go touch it. We can get another load. To our lovely drying place. The yeah, I'm still dubious about this contract. I don't know why. It's just stuck in my head. Been burnt before. Fortunately, if we do lose money and all that blah 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 stuff, what we'll do is we have easy development tool on anyway, so we can fortunately or fix it if it is an issue. Because we're kind of just took too much of a turn. Totally missing that. We're gonna have to come back and do a straighter bit because we are not doing well. We're not picking up anything. That was terrible. Right, corn truck should be full. Yep. And our workers now full as well. Oh, go, go, go. They got a lot of corn harvest. I love a corn harvest. I think it is probably one of my favorite crops to harvest, I would think. There's not many other ones. Well, I do like canola actually as well. That's satisfying to do. Corn's probably the one. Tips again. And home straight of this one. Probably another load and a half or something. I'll get this filled in a bit more. Just see how it goes. And then the next field we'll try. Oh, we'll fill a lot of truck again, I think. Try and deliver it. And see what happens. I think that's the best bit because we'll probably have some left anyway from our field. So we'll just use whatever's left of that and combine or whatever it is. And just see what happens. You can go. And I need you. And get it. When we are, I forget about when if we need to get the dairy bought as well, so that we can start getting butter for our popcorn. much have we got through so far? 7,000 out, it's not bad. Send that. This is where the 40,000 really kind of pays off. Obviously, we maybe upgrade to an 80,000 at some point, but the money we paid for this, it would cost that just for the 80,000 trailer, so we did not too bad. Why is this engine now cut off? Why are my engines cutting off all the time? We're almost full. I can't ever remember if this is a 52 or a 56. I think it's 56 or it's 54. I'm 54. Surpassed that. It is. Off we pop. This might struggle with that big hill. Might be faster. Probably longer, but faster. What a mile an hour. Favorite speed. If you're in Wales, it's the only speed you can do. They changed all their speed limits. I say all their speed limits. I think they're just in towns. Like anything that was a 30 went to a 20, I believe. I don't think their motorways have gone down to 20. That would be very harsh. Is the truck up there moving, or is it stuck? Oh, it's waiting to get in. I'm thinking I was closer to the farm gate than I was. Back on the move until it gets emptied, and quickly turn around again. Swing it in. I'm literally gonna. I'm not giving a tip. I'm just gonna park up, and then we're gonna get the what do you call it? The what should I say? Harvester sorted. And we're off again. Get this tipped again. See? Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. We're getting through it though. We're getting through it pretty well. Just need to keep getting that grass up in between. But we've got, let's say we've got the today and next day, November, to get the corn done, so we're not doing too bad. Almost finished our field. Might just do a test trailer actually of corn to the grain just to see if it works. Just on this next load. Wrong button. Wrong button. Maybe the wall of a building. And we just crashed into it. Someone done that at my work actually, with a lorry that crashed into the side of our warehouse. Cut the corner too fine. It was great fun. Then we kept them prisoner for about 3 hours while we done a risk assessment. Yep. It was weird. Then they tried to claim damages on us and say it was our fault somehow. A very strange one. I can't remember what the argument was, but it didn't really work. They ended up paying us a lot of money. So. Clearly they just tried to believe their driver. And I'm not turned on yet. Just let it all add up. One bit, so we still got to finish. Just so remember. Okay, that bit finished. This bit, that bit, finish that strip, and then we're done. Right. Too bad. We just need to get this back to the field. So we get the next load done. I'm gonna get my break, get another drink. No more snack, and have another pack of biscuits. The size of a house by the end of the stream if I've done that. Pretty much been watching yeah, Manchester Airport all day. Plane spotting, because yep, that's me. For some reason I'm really enjoying watching plane spotting streams. What did I watch last night? East Midlands last night. East Midlands with Mac Aviation. DHL hub there, that was pretty cool. Some nice freight. 767, 757 freights, 77 freight as well actually. And some helicopters. Someone said there's JCB, some in helicopters. I can't remember what they were. Clearly don't know my helicopters. I've not seen a warning. I'll get this down to where we finish and then we'll check everything. Go. Seen it come up. Tried watching Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. It was what was the streamer's name? EMS Live, was it? Pretty good actually, very good streamer. Amsterdam's a bit weird because it's like the runways. It was just the landings on the runway. I don't know how they configure their airport and things. Manchester's got a really good setup for being able to plane spot. It seems like it's got one of the best. Watched some Gatwick the other day, it seemed weird. The planes were coming towards you. Kind of weird. East Midlands was like the last night, but it was a bit different. I don't know if it's just how Arik films it. I'm gonna try and do some more while I get another. Try and get another load on there. Let's just get this finished off. Only got a few more little bits to go, and then that is the one field completed. We should be able to send. We'll see what our truck has in it. No, we should send a little bit of a trailer, tip a little bit in and see what happens with the contract. I might be just going something saying total nonsense, but I have had issues before with. Everyone's had some issues before with a contract. Definitely something that needs a little bit of work. Be annoying and be two passes. I think it is. Always a way, but more is better in most circumstances. Now just get it done. We can keep going in a single straight line all the way down. Not bad. Halfway through our stream, we've got one field done. The other field will definitely not get finished this stream. I'm not staying up till 11 o'clock to get it finished. Tiny little bits. Tiny little bits. Pretty good for not doing headlands. Like ridiculously good for not doing headlands. Now they've got nice big, sort of rough grasslands, headlands kind of things at the top of the side of the field, so that does help massively. If you didn't have that, it would be a nightmare. Realised that our tractor's all the way down the other end. I'm just going to have to put this straight into the lorry. Not a problem. Every single last bit of corn. Straight into the lorry. I think the lorry's still going to be short though. Truck. You saying lorry? It is a lorry to me, but most people will think it's a truck. Milk. Yeah, I'm 100% milking that corn. Every last drop counts. Hope you're having a good Friday. Stepped as well. Now we need to start the big. Oh, once I get the tip, we'll get it. Don't want to finish the grass stuff, but we can deal with that after. We just need to focus on the corn. Get the corn done. Say that, and in 5 minutes' time, I'll be doing all the grass stuff and forgetting about the corn. Yep, it's Friday here. Depends where you're from. Could be Saturday. Okay, now we can just let this open up this field. It's going to be a challenging one. I think I'm just going to let it go from here. Just see what it brings us. Okay, we are gonna attempt to deliver some of this to the mill and see if it works okay. And just make another path around there for me. Maybe make that corner wider. I sound Canadian. I've never had that before in my life. I am from Scotland. I've been told I sound Irish before, but never Canadian. It's a new one. Well, that didn't go the best, but it's fine. He's doing what he needs to do. I'm just going to drive this and get it all done. Get it done myself now. I'm going to get it ticked off to see if we can deliver to this grain mill. Or not. Fingers crossed it's okay. I can't be bothered dealing with the fixing of it. Ireland was the 5th choice. Quite far down the list. Hopefully Scottish was near the top end of that as well. Yeah, I've never had, oh God, never had Canadian. Never. I think English is the one that hurts the most. Are you English? Definitely not English, no. Okay, let's try and do some of this. See what happens. Because we own it, I'm not sure if we'll fulfill the contract. And then do we get it? Do we get that as well? No. We don't get it, but it does go in, that's fine. At least we can get rid of it. And any extra we'll keep for ourselves. As you've got to. We have enough. The flour actually is distributed. Just needs to get to 2,000, I'm guessing, for next hour. 14% done with one load. You crop. No, I'm not crop. I'm doing it's a contract for harvesting that field. But it was delivering to the grain mill, which I already owned. So I just wasn't 100% sure what was going to happen with it. I've seen before sometimes it's like, one, it doesn't accept it and count towards the contract. And then other times it just goes into your, like, either doesn't count towards the contract and it goes in here. But for us, it counted towards the contract and didn't go in here. I thought, oh, maybe we get lucky and it does both. Counts towards the contract and we get it in here. But it's working the way I wanted it to work in the first place, which is just counting towards the contract. If that made any sense. So I'm just trying to do a contract. The foliage on a cornfield. Is the corn at a ready to harvest state? As in, is it yeah, ready to go, or do you own the land as well? You can check if it's ready to harvest 2 ways. On your map, it's nice and orange, or even when you go into the field, you just check if it's that colour essentially. That's corn ready to go. Got to be in the ready to harvest state. Unless you're wanting to do silage with it, but then you don't need a harvester, you need a forage harvester. If it's growing, you can only use a forage harvester and you can only make silage with it then. Depends what gear you've got. If you've got something like this, you got to wait till it's gold like this. My engines keep going off. That doesn't sound like corn. I don't know if I've come on here. That sounds like it's a potato crop. On the map, you can check your crop types. Yellowy gold is always corn, and potatoes are that color brown, and then like sugar beet is the other one that you remove foliage for, and it's like a pinky skin colored. Well, if you're Caucasian, it's skin colored. Okay, corn. To plant corn, you need a planter, which you can find in the shop under planters. You will need to prepare the ground before you do that though, so you will need to fertilize, lime it if needed, and plough it if needed before you even get to putting in the corn. You need to do a lot of prep before you actually get to just plant it. I'm going very slow here. What am I stuck? Nothing. It's just not powerful enough. Driller seeder won't be able to do corn unless it's a modded one. You do get sort of driller planters loosely that do come up in the top right. It'll tell you that you don't need to like a direct planter, but it doesn't say it's a direct planter because that doesn't really exist. Go and get more juice. I need to get more juice. I reach for my cup and it's empty. I was meant to do that a while ago. Right. I'll go for a quick break and I'll be back in a few minutes. We're back from getting a drink and inspecting what the Labrador had done to my door. Oh, we're sort of abandoned. Yeah, the AI is a bit... Yeah, it's not the best sometimes. You should really try and do headlands all the way around, but I've just like thrown it on. So if you go around the field once or twice, often mitigates most issues. Say most, not all. That was clearly because the trees there. But yeah, it's not fantastic. Even on Giant's own maps, it's not brilliant. It's there to do... They must have some justification. They must say, oh, it's able to do like 80% of what it needs to do, it's fine. Be something weird like that decided. I'm just gonna flip over. I don't know if I say lazy, yeah. This is a good, yeah, very much. This thing is obviously there's courseplay if you're on PC as well. Which even it has its faults as well. But then it is kind of just using the basics of what's available for it kind of thing, I think. So it's... Yeah, it does definitely need upgraded a bit. It has improved a bit in the years, but not like as much as you would think it should have. Yeah, I've been playing since what, FS15, and it's a little bit better. It's still like, yeah. Like the added features when they hadn't fixed the problem, like this, being able to like set up a drive somewhere, that doesn't work very well at all. Why add features when you can't even get the actual bit done properly? Never understood that. I'm just gonna let that worker do what he needs to do with the harvester, and we can... Why is everything turning off but not... Yeah, I don't get it. The engine is set to stay on. It's supposed to be, anyway. Because my maintenance is at halfway. Oh, and I didn't even realise. I was just watching the front of it and not the back. I'll go on these about 80%, obviously. I'll try this way and see if it's any... Get bogged down, or do we actually get through? Can we get through that bit? This is the struggle bit, though. Should have timed it. If we're better do another way or not. slowly speeding up the hill. Our tractor is very underpowered for the setup. It works, so we'll stick with it. No, it's just right. Yeah, trying to do potatoes and that yourself is not fun. It takes a long time. Without mods, it takes forever. Even with mods, it takes a long time if you're using mods. Unless you use the really mental mods, but that just totally takes kind of the fun out of it for me, really. It is quite fun doing it, but yeah. Only for one-offs. I do it for one-offs for my YouTube videos, like whole map harvest and stuff. Using the mods for it, where they're like stupid capacities. It kind of just ruins the fun of actually doing it. Fun just in that moment, but it only lasts like an hour. And then you're like, that wasn't actually that good. But potatoes and sugar beet are pretty bad. Fine with them as well. You can't even really do headlands because it's, yeah, the pathing at the top is just mental. And it's very random as well. You're best having a field that's in the middle of nowhere, open at both ends, yeah, or long strips for it. And one thing I've not actually done much of is sugarcane. Sugarcane in the previous game was a nightmare. I've not actually tried it in this one. Been playing for 2 years and not done sugarcane. We will get to it. Even the planting for potatoes is long. Then it's kind of just, yeah, it's just what it is. You don't have the massive wide planters that, it's just not how it's done. This is Alma that we're on at the moment. Alma, Missouri. I think it's available on all platforms. And sugarcane is still on. It probably is. I think there are some better. I've seen some slightly better anyway. Harvesters for it. The good thing is sugarcane, you don't have to replant it though, isn't it? You can't just go again with it. But no, it was. I remember doing it on Ravensport on 19, and it was the field as you go up the hill towards the animal dealer on the left there. I done that whole field in sugarcane and regretted it instantly. Much regret. Took me a long time to do that. Some stuff you don't mind taking the time to do, but other stuff's just like, I don't know. Everyone's got the line and it seems to be sugarcane, potatoes, and bigger beats that are everyone's lying on Farm Simulator. Like tons of us will spend hours doing baling, ploughing, anything like that. Wow, we're fine doing that. But when it comes to those three crops, no. Just no. %, complete with our contract. I've actually done a contract for a long time. I always try and like avoid contract for some reason. I think it's just I like just doing stuff on my own farm, but this just made sense because we're doing corn on our farm. Why not do the neighbours? I just regret not taking the equipment so we could do it twice as fast. We're left with our own equipment. Choice. Soybeans is a solid choice. I always like soybeans. I think as efficiency and for money in game, they are pretty good as well for like getting done. Also, I just like the actual visual of doing soybeans. I think canola and corn are my two favourites though. Soybeans probably my third, just for the visual of doing it. And soybeans is good. And horses, I've done a bit with horses. You do the full horses as in do the daily riding and stuff like that, or do you have any mods on to do that? Because I've got the horseman mod. That means I don't have to do all the horse riding. I think I don't have to do anything. The horseman does everything for me. I just feed them. I always end up doing cows and sheep. Even though I always say we won't do cows because it's kind of overpowered. They kind of overpowered, vastly overpowered. I always just end up doing some. I think it's because it gives you a good bit of work to do. And sheep are just too easy not to. Never really done much with pigs. I always find pigs just a nuisance. Fuels off here already. Definitely on track with third. So that's going to be a lot more than we got last time. Only mod out. Ah, okay. Yeah, mods aren't for everyone. Most of my mods are just sort of script mods to help with bits and pieces. I'm not a heavy modded gamer. I only ever take stuff off Mod Hub as well. Ease of life mods and stuff is my thing. Going. Get this back so we can get our truck to deliver another load. We tried to take that a bit too tight. Don't want to ruin some crop. All we can. This is contract. This field is absolutely massive as well. I don't think it's yielding that brilliant. The farmers who have the fields never do anything with them. Another pet peeve of mine. I remember seeing that last week. Or even on Wednesday. I went through everything. I always forget what vehicle's in what row. And he's the man truck with a 3-in-1 trailer. Just like this one, to be honest. I didn't have that much money. And I was like, this fits with my American theming. I was basically trying to get something that took double the amount that I had, because I'm tractor wise, we're 280 horsepower, and we're pulling what, 22,000 litres in that trailer. And taking it back into the shop was annoying, and then this was available. Takes 40. I know you get bigger trucks and trailers, but yeah, I just kind of liked it. I'm a bit different. Sounds mental, but never heard a truck sound that good. Over 15% a load. Oh, for 2 trailers worth. Yeah, the 3-in-1 is good. $56k is decent. We've got our solitary 40. Works well. We'll upgrade it to something bigger. It'll probably just be a big American style grain hopper, grain style one or something. That's the wrong place. I'm delivering it to the wrong place. That's not where we want it to go. Right. This trailer's a bit annoying to reverse. You could probably put a little bit bigger trailer on this one, but kind of works for keeping going across the fields. And then this takes 22, and then that takes 40, so it kind of works. In my head it works. And no one has it works. You see how much I've actually delivered here. No. Not bad. 2 loads off. Just hoping we get a little bit extra. Crashed into a pole. Reading your comment there. Those US trailers. Yeah, some of them are a bit. This trailer just doesn't. This thing, the AI does not know how to turn this one. The US trailers are just designed for, yeah, massive, wide, open spaces. Which is fairly real for US style stuff. US vehicles aren't renowned for being able to turn, so makes sense in a way. But some of them are really bad. Really bad. The European stuff's much easier to handle. Do like an American map. Partial to that. You're just having American style farms always a bit of a change. Bit of UK stuff. And that's not even between every single job imaginable. It's variety we're doing today. That easy to do as well. We may not get all of this finished. At least we'll have a lot to do the next time we're on. Never feel again, and I need to figure out why it does not tell me that. Or I just won't pay attention. Probably the latter. Are we going across the tree? Let's try the road this time. Let's do the road. I think it was actually faster last time, but I'm not 100% sure. We can only go 20, so this will take a while. It's not moving. That's always a good sign. Music has stopped. We'll need to get some more on. Slowly but surely getting there. Doubting if it's actually faster this way. Second attempt at it. I'm not sure. Right. Check on everything. Right timing. And our trailer is miles away. What am I doing? What am I doing? Take a big drink and I'm like, where am I going with this? Yeah. Where to go with this playthrough? I don't really, well, do I have an end goal? Not really a full end goal. I'm just trying to do a bit of everything on this map. So we've got sheep, we've got our cows set up. We've done the alfalfa that you get on the map. Want to maybe try some other the crop types, some of the different productions that are on it. So yeah, we're just kind of doing a bit of everything, trying to get. We're doing popcorn. It's just a little production thing that's on it. Yeah, just trying out little bits and pieces of what the map has to offer. Are a bit different than normal game. So there's horses as well, which I want to try and get going. I'm just trying to get everyone else really going first. So we've got our sheep, as I said, and our cows at the moment. We just got the cows recently. And then production-wise, we're just getting other bits and pieces. So, nah, probably not any wind or solar at the moment. I've done some solar before. Normally I just get solar or wind, just well, solar mainly. Because the wind's very expensive. The solar I normally just buy to like cover all the sort of everyday costs. I find that works well. It covers all the building or maintenance costs. Solar is very expensive. I'd normally just invest in more fields. Who did he miss off there? Range. I'll leave him there, because that's about halfway. He's still going, or I can't see him? Alright. Always tab past the vehicle I need to get into it. And we'll go across the field. I think it might be a little bit faster downhill. Downhill will hit the full maximum 20 miles an hour. Just coming up the hill is a nightmare. Oh. Always forget where we got to. Flicking through everything all the time. Not focusing on one job, but I can't do that. Open and we'll check on our harvester. Or beat us to it. We've got some ways to get through, but we're making progress. What's it saying on the contract page? I think we're 22% done. We've got, what, 30% delivered and 22% harvested, loosely. It's always weird, the numbers on it. There's a was it better contract that shows you like each one, but then I think that's flawed as well. All the contracts are a little bit flawed. All of them are. Almost done with this Irish field, so I've got 3 full loads, 160 odd, and then this. It seems like a lot more than we got in the hay, but I don't know if the silage additive's adding that much. Much more. It seems like, anyway. Maybe I'm just forgetting what we actually got last time. Which is also possible. Just say tough one too. No problem, man. Hope you have a lovely dinner. We are done. This is so slow. I'm really not wanting to upgrade my tractors. I want to stick with the ones we got with the farm. It's like just a little bit underpowered. Like the other John Deere would be perfect on this, but it's doing the other job where we need a little bit of speed, so we'll tough it out for now. It'll take about 5 years to get up this hill. World's slowest hill sprint. Here you are. See how much we got, and then we'll turn this machine on. $196,000. Pretty good going. Bit of a deficit we've got. We've got another 196 to on top, so no, a bit over 400,000. So we need to get at least 300,000 of the hay. So it's like similar. So I'm a weirdo and like the numbers to match. Don't want too much of one. Like a straw should be fine. That's just bulking anyway. We've got extra there. Wonder why it was over down here. It's been that long since we. Oh, there we go. go. See, if I have the older tractor on this, we don't go 33 miles. You don't go 33 miles an hour normally on a field, but on Farming Simulator, you do. And that's why we have the on here. Maybe you do go 33 miles an hour on your field, on your farm, in real life. We'd love to see the footage of that. Also, the repair bill. I am going round when I could have just done strips. Oh no, I am going round because of that edge is annoying. We will need to just jump in there. Yep. Right. Dip this and then will we have a full load for the lorry? Let's see. Let's see if we get to that point. If we do, then we might be, I'll be like, what, 45% almost? About halfway delivered. If that makes any sense. I still don't know how I managed to move that earlier. Can't remember hitting it at any point. I don't think we're going to get full, are we? Because we're only going to have one trailer load in it. Unless we tipped before and forgot to put it in here. I can't remember. I have a good memory for other stuff, but see, when we're doing stuff like this, I always forget. Yep, we didn't dip it in. We're going to have plenty for a full load. Perfect. The field. Definitely want to buy this field at some point though as well. It is, I think it's about 600,000. Because it is massive. That's going to give us a lot of money. If it was ours. Like, we're getting 30,000 for doing this contract. And then whatever scraps we can kind of take from it at the end. You normally get something extra on a contract, so we'll just make sure we have it. And we're putting it straight in the corn dryer to help us make the popcorn. It doesn't go straight to popcorn, but it will help make popcorn. I want to get some hay picked up. So we'll give ourselves a minute reprieve. We'll get some of this done. Our target is like 300,000. We get 4 loads. We stop, then we get the baler on. So we can get some for the sheet. Big if. There was a warning that came up on the top right, wasn't there? I need to see what that actually was. Wasn't that? Oh, that was at 80%. Chasing it down. go. We're full. Randomly got the emails through for my house insurance I done this afternoon. Why is that come through now? It came through at 3 o'clock, but it's just showing up as now. Strange. As usual, it likes to go up and not down. I think that my house insurance is very cheap compared to a lot of people. Very cheap. I think it's because it's a newer property. It's the only thing I can deduce from it being that cheap, but when you hear what colleagues pay and stuff, like my friend Robert, he's got a timber framed house and timber clad house. So his is, he's like double what I pay. He was asking me one day what was a good price for my home insurance, and he told me what he was thinking on his renewal and what he was getting offered. I'm like, oh my god. He had the same issue with car insurance as well recently. Because he has an electric Leaf. He has a almost 10 years old. He's had it for a while as well. He's not had it since new. He got it on a really good deal when it was like the first, it's like the first iteration of the Nissan Leaf electric car. It's only got a 25 or 24 kilowatt battery in it. He gets 80 miles on a good day. From his charge, it's supposed to be 100, I think, but he's taking really good care of it, and it does whatever it needs to. I think I can't remember what the lifetime on the battery's got left on it. We only got it in like 2016, 2017. It was only like 3 years old, so it's like it was a contract lease or something. Why does it just keep going off? When he got it. And he got it for a really good deal. They fitted his charger and stuff to his house. But he done his insurance and it's like doubled. Because electric cars are, yeah, extremely expensive to fix apparently if they have an accident. Insurers have found out. I think he was a bit mortified. He even went on the comparison sites and he was still getting about, I think it was like, I think the cheapest one he got was 30, like something like 37%, some random number he told me that it was more. You're like, Jesus, electric cars, future. I did see an article where it's like more likely that they will just be a write-off. We don't want to put in that one. We want to put in the other one. Oh wait, it goes around the back. Doesn't go. This one likes in the back. Other one digs in the front. Okay, that's delivered. Let's just noticed that that's like a warehouse there. For some reason I thought that was a house. I've just noticed it's like now a massive barn. Remember that we're going to this one, not R1, Craig. Right. Get her dipped. 100% complete. Or 3% complete. Perfect. Or 3% transport. Our transport is a bit ahead because we stole a load from our field to try it out. So that's always we're gonna finish the transported amount before we complete the field probably. Or we keep some in the tanks just to make sure it's all okay. There, because you crash into the ditch every time. Yep, home insurance done for another year. I always just end up switching between. I think last year I actually stayed with. That was the first time I've stayed with for a long time. I think that's ever actually, the only time I've ever stayed with on home insurance. Then I phoned up to do the whole thing of, oh, we can give you a bit price. Give me that the first time. That's what I told him today, I just lost it. That's went, nah, you had your chance, you lost it, and don't want another price. Then he gave me a price anyway, even though I didn't ask for it. It was still a few pounds more than my quote that I got. And the quote that I got was better as well. It was for, it had more coverage, technically. There's no such thing as loyalty in insurance or your utilities at all. Mortgage done today as well. That didn't take as long. Got that set for another few years. Always like a weight off once you get it sorted. And I always find it's just annoying. The next big ones I have are what's the next big one actually? Dogs insurance is next. That's the most expensive one of the year. By far. They are more expensive than the cars. Yeah, they're more expensive than the cars and the house combined. But always I get decent coverage for them, so. It's very quick how much say you had £4,000 of vet cover. It's very quick that that goes down if your dog has some sort of serious condition, which we have experienced before. Yeah, it goes through fast. We always try and have a little bit more. 4 would be my very, very, very minimum. I think we've got 7 on them at the moment. We have had up to 12, but I took that down. Because it kind of split now. They've changed it as well. It was like 7. No, sorry, it was 12. But it was very indistinct about what it covered. It was like inclusive of everything. Whereas their 7 is 7 for vet fees, and then other things are not included in that 7, but you get a set amount for them as well. So like dental's a separate bit, specialists are a certain bit, something else is a different bit, if you get what I mean. The total package of it's probably about the same. I have, yeah, I like to read up on it all and make sure I'm just making the right decision. I think a lot of people just kind of see the big headline numbers, which is what the insurance companies want you to see. Most of the time they are okay. But sometimes it is worth just looking in a little bit deeper and you might get something a little bit better, save a little bit. I hate insurance. The guy I used to work with used to use an insurance broker because it was, well, I think his parents were very well off, or were very well off. He was in charge of selling off their properties so they could retire and things and bits and pieces. He used an insurance broker to do it all for him. He gave all his details for all of his stuff to the broker, and the broker just got him decent deals. Good evening, John. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a good Friday. There we go. And what's that? 2 loads now. I always want to check on the harvester because I always have this weird. Yeah. Almost like they just know when it's going to be full. Always miss the warning. Always. Good, good. Hopefully you've got a nice weekend off ahead of you and not having to work. Sprinting to the field. And hit this in, start getting it build. Multitasking today. We're doing too many multitasking today. We're switching between things like nothing on earth. And we're back to it. This field is absolutely huge. Picking myself even more for hitting the wrong button and not selecting auto equipment. How much easier this would have been. Oh, that's like the perfect situation then. To be fair, if you're anything like my granddad, you'll be busier now than when you were working. Because he was non-stop when he first retired. And he kept going in well into his 80s. He only really stopped in the last 5 years. He's 92 now. He was always working on someone's house or his own house or something else. There's always something to keep you occupied. When I'm off of work for any length of time, I always just end up plodding away and doing random stuff. Like this week, I've just been doing random things on here for YouTube, for streaming, for sorting out insurances and everything. Yeah, my granddad's yeah, it was someone else. He still is. He's finally realised he's kind of slowing down a bit. The best one was when my dad died a couple of years ago. He was the belt came off the garage that was my dad's at my mum's house. in the wind. But I was like, oh, I'll get it sorted. Him insisting, this is 2 years ago, so he's 90 years old. Was still trying to get on the ladder to help me fix the shed roof. He was almost halfway on the shed roof. And my auntie's telling me, you need to get him to stop, you need to get him to stop. I'm like, I can't stop him. If he wants to do it, he's going to do it. Yeah, trying to stop a 90-year-old determined man from going up a ladder was impossible. Yeah, these are really good innings. You know, a lot of them and his like brothers and stuff. His sister's still going, and she's my aunt Liz is 90 as well this year. '90 as well. Very good innings. Very good innings. Especially if you've got everything about you and you're still active and stuff like that. I think that helps. He's had grandkids now, great grandkids. I definitely kept him on his toes. Poor man. We won't be wanting to do too much this weekend. This isn't the busy weekend, though, is it? No, next weekend. This weekend is the quiet before the storm because we've got Easter weekends a week after next. A week after this one, don't we? That's when the fun really starts. Wheels are off and everything. The weekends when, well, what are the holidays that I just make sure we don't go out. Just chaos. Might even be more chaos at some of the. I think yeah, it's the Tesco guys who aren't getting their pay rise at the start of April or something. I've seen posts on Reddit and stuff about them refusing to do any extra overtime or stuff about it. They're gonna have a fun Easter weekend if no one's doing any overtime. Don't blame them, to be honest, but Tesco found a loophole that other people use. I might go down and do another cut in here just so it's easier to turn the next time we do a round. Or not a round, I'm trying to say. Next time we do a line down there. Right, next load up. So get this done. Truck loaded. Truck sent to do a delivery. Then we're over 50% delivered. And this field is still massive. I'm not sure I'm going to get it finished tonight. knock that pillow thing off my head there. The Labrador was going to come and see me, but he's decided to stick his head and then just disappear. Apparently the bad books for breaking the patio door. Don't think his mum's impressed with him. And we are... Oh. I'm going to send this again with a worker. Yep, we're steered there. This thing normally understeers, but I was way too happy with the old D key. Off you pop. Get us back because we're full again. I'm not faster. Maybe this must be a decent yield bit of the field. That's why I like having the precision farming on, because the field varies in how much you're getting off of it. You'll never be sure how much you're going to get. Cool. Steal the chance to go and do some more of this. And get our third load done. Reload. So glad I didn't have to. I got a video out on yesterday. Silage v silage. Whole map harvest. I got stuck with doing that whole sort of thing because I'd done it the first time, and we just had to continue doing a whole map. We're in silage v silage, grass v corn. We did use some weird modded forage harvesters that were able to do everything for us pretty much. I'm just glad I didn't have to pick it all up. That was my thought when it was sort of propped up in a comment of a previous video. I'm like, how can I do this in a way that will not take me a lifetime? Oh, the mods were very helpful. Horrendous to steer though, because they went very fast, and rear wheel steering at a very high speed is not the best. It is very tricky to control. Silage v silage. It kind of has to be the last crop challenge because I don't have any other crops to try and challenge it against. I really need to do some sort of video where I put a list of all what the crops that we've done got, like a leaderboard. I might post it on my community page. Because it's somewhat surprising, some of them. The silage wasn't. That's grass is always going to win. Spoiler alert, grass wins. If you've not seen it. I think most people who have been around Farming Simulator will know that grass is highly overpowered in terms of that. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Sugarcane, a whole map of sugarcane, that would be like... You could torture yourself on a Sunday afternoon. Let's do a whole map of sugarcane. There are mods though for sugarcane, I'm pretty sure that will allow me to do that much faster, I think. I think we'd actually use the one we've been using, the forage harvester thing. I think that can do it. I'm putting this into my head now and I'm probably gonna... No, well not. I need to do a farm build. I'm due a farm build. kind of want to do. I've got a farm build that I've been like planning for ages. I've just not done. It's gonna be in Stone Valley. A nice little. Yeah, is it gonna be little or is it gonna be a big? I think I thought about doing a nice big sort of Midwestern dairy farm. I'm not sold on that idea yet. Might be a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller and we're just focused on the details. We'll see. Because the last one I done on Big Flats, Texas, was started out as being let's do this colossal build. And it was kind of big. It was a big farm. Big area. We just kind of filled it with big buildings though. I'm more focused on like the detail. And I think it came out pretty decent. Oh, we'll see if we do a big one or a small one. Need to do a map build. Farm build. Something else I was planning on doing, but I can't remember what it was now. I can't remember. For some reason it feels like Saturday night instead of a Friday night. I think it's because my wife's off as well. Normally she works on Friday when I stream, so it's weird when she's here. Not bad, just weird. We'll get no. We've got our as well. We get this through. I really want to get all the hay picked up before we finish. I don't think I'm going to get the field done before we finish. Normally this is my like winding up time. And that field is probably going to take me another, well that bit of the field will probably take me another hour. And that will be past my bedtime. I won't be past my bedtime, but it'll be past my relaxing, sitting, trying to get ready for bedtime because I'm a weirdo and have to prep myself and have a routine for going to bed. Yeah, it's weird. I have problems getting to sleep sometimes, so we do a whole routine. Our cup of tea and all that stuff and read and everything to help us. And it works pretty well. It can be annoying, but it works. It's actually quite enjoyable, just like, it's like a proper just decompressing and stopping the mind from working. We'll get the hay all picked up before we finish up. Okay. Then we can get to the other John Deere. There we go. Oh, we definitely finished. I should really look at the right bit and see when it comes up if something's stopped. Wasn't as long as the worst one we've done today. A fair bit of hay to get up here. I'm not going to get that finished either. We don't really have a good point to finish at. Which will annoy me. And I'll want to come on this sooner than next Friday now because I'll be like, we're not finished this bit. That's why I like finishing at like a nice clean point. That's number 3, that's 150. We need 3 more loads really to be... 3 more loads? Yeah, I think. Am I now? Am I not on the point? There we go. Maybe this little corner up itself. We don't have to come all the way down here when we're finishing up at some point. Always missing like the tiniest little bit and then it's like I've got a decent bit of this field. Humongous. I'm looking forward to buying it. But it's gonna be we may look at I don't know if we can get much like you see what bigger we can go with the old harvester as well. Let's put you back on the field quickly before we take old iron of John Deere down. We definitely need to tip it, so that's just keep going down till we find it. Quite a ways down. Almost perfect time. Get cracking on with that hay. Once the hay's done, I'll probably finish up for the night. And I'm tempted to jump on tomorrow night actually and get dinner. It will genuinely annoy me. I'll be like sitting trying to do the build video or something tomorrow and I'll be like, should have just finished that, should have just finished that. Even though it's a smart idea not, because I'm going to be up dead late. I'll be paying for it tomorrow. Wasn't 3. I was going to say we need to get 6, wasn't it? I think last time we did like 5 or 6 bales, and then we got like 5 loads. I think it was something like that. It's just to marry up the hay versus the silage, just to make sure that we've got an even amount. And then we need to look at seeing what we can do for our sheep as well. We can't just give them hay if we need to. I'm not too bothered about. I know it's like, oh, it's more expensive, but it's, you just put more work into it. If you've got it, use it. I just don't know if I'll have it. That's the problem I've got. Will I have enough hay? Definitely got enough for my cows and that all combined. It's just like the making sure the ratios are balanced. This is why I don't like working in the night in Farm Simulator. Like the evening time's not too bad, like this bit. I just find the visual just appreciates. Not as nice to look at for me and for probably people watching. I always like just doing daytime, unless I have to. Like now, we're having to do it. Even if I'm playing, not making content or anything like that, I sleep the night. I do not do the darkness. Because I've just kind of neglected these because I'm trying to push to get hay done. Oh, that's a pure strip, that one. Is that me that set that up? I think it was. Let's see. Oh no, it didn't. Yeah, I did set up on this end, that's why. At least the pipe can lean over the mist. Fine, isn't it? I'm gonna have to do that strip when I tidy the field up. But yeah, we're gonna have to come back then because we couldn't quite get this all in one row. And we're gonna be full very shortly as well. Right, that's 4. Like I said, we were focusing on corn and I was immediately switched to focusing on hay so I can get finished. Don't want to leave 2 jobs like purely not done. At least if we can get 1 job done, we're alright. And the corn will be the exact same in the next month anyway. It's the grass shouldn't be a problem, but it's easier just to see it to pick it up. Hey, because there's not been a growth stage and stuff. November's still technically growing, so I'm making excuses why we're doing it that way. Actual excuses, but still excuses. Where did it go? I cannot get it. Well, actually, I'll do this the little bit here first. We'll merge it in. Is this the one? Oh no, wrong bit. Let's go. Obviously still gonna have to do this bit, but it won't be as long. Oh, we still got that bit as well. Oh god, we've made a mess of this bit. Mess of this bit. Come back and get that done, then we swing around. A bit there done. Should give us our 5th, maybe 6th load if we're lucky. Right, on the second chunk, we were 60% completed now. 60%, yeah, that's why we're not finishing that tonight. It's about 60%, we've done 40. And we have only delivered about half as well, so. We will not be getting that finished. We'll focus on getting this hay done. Even if the harvester stops, we're just going to blow on and get this all the hay done. Then I can't guarantee I'll be streaming tomorrow night. Because I haven't finished that job, I really want to. It's full now. We're just leaving full for the moment. Our main drive is to get this hay all collected. Because I got at least another, well, this will get filled. Maybe half a load, maybe? How far does this go back? Hard to see in this light. Very hard to see. That's why we do not like doing nighttime farming. You like daytime farming, where we can see everything. And we're going to be full very soon. Right. Yep, that's number 5, 4, 5. I cannot remember now. I was keeping count. Okay, we're at 400. So yeah, this is. I've lost count. Brilliant. I think we have to get to like 400, didn't we? This is almost at 400. Because we've got 183 there of grass coming through. So we're saying about 415. So another load, then another load. Shouldn't be far off that. Maybe a little bit more hay than we need, but not terrible. And any extra we can give to the sheep. If there is any extra. I don't know if we'll get another full load or not. We've got the grass that is around here we can steal for the sheep. We can pilfer some of that, not a problem. I do want to get another soul field just for doing sheep stuff, so it's just so they can stock it differently. Like this production in these two fields solely for cows or selling. And then a field, small field, we only need a small field for the sheep. We might not even need to cut it 3 times a year. And we need to try and find the grass where the hay bit where we finished. I'm just going to follow these. Might not be the right tracks, but they're tracks. Oh, they're definitely not the right track. Oh, there we go. We found it. Another one. Well, we got 10,000 so far. At the edge of there. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a full load from this. We will have to pilfer some grass some places. Again, not too bothered. We don't need to get that much for them. 100,000 would probably get them through till we need to do another cut. Then we can get a field set up for them maybe next year once we get a decent bit of money in. I do need to sell milk because we've got tons of milk that I've not sold. Because we've been doing harvesting all stream. Oh, I went squint there. We need a tanker for our milk. I do have the, I don't have it on. No, I don't have the realistic milking times on, I don't think. Then there was automatic selling of milk. You had that on before as well, but I think I took it off. Definitely had that on Port Farms for a bit, and then I took it off because we went with the bottled milk. I enjoyed that mod, but again, it was kind of overpowered. We were making money and overfished with that. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough for a full load. Weird how it's tied in exactly the way we move more. I think it's because of this silage adder, if that's adding a yield bonus. Because we got more off this with silage than we did with hay. Lightly, by about, I'll say lightly, it's about 10%. Right, just get this tipped and that'll be us for the night. Done pretty good. Pretty good. We got our field harvested, which was always the main aim. The contracted one, we're getting there. We're halfway through. Check when we chip this off. I think all our animals have survived. We've not managed to off them yet. You check if our cows all got enough food though. That's the one thing I've not done. We won't be sleeping through the night yet. That's for another time we'll feed them. And stop. And empty. Yeah, we should marry up loosely. Hopefully. Is it stop? Is it stopping? Yeah, 418, and that's gonna be pretty much spot on. We just need to steal some grass for our sheep. Our wheat is making flour, but is not distributing it. It likes to do that. For some reason, don't know why it stops, but we'll get it going. That we're definitely just storing because we need to. I don't want it to split it, so we need to start taking that across to as a popcorn place. I can only store a certain amount. It doesn't go through that much. Yeah, we definitely need to start that up fairly soon. Yeah, not too shabby. Our animals, grass. Yeah, we definitely need to feed the cows before we sleep. Because they will not survive the night, maybe. They need fed. We're going through like 50,000 a day, so we'll get that done before we'll need to make sure we remember that. I think everyone else is... Yeah, we're just going to abandon everything as it is and we'll jump on the stream another point and get this all done. Thank you very much for watching tonight. It's been a fun stream. Second one of the week. 2 streams this week. And a video out yesterday. I've been joined by a black Labrador to sign off. Yes, thank you very much for watching. If you want to go and check out my video, that was purely last night, Silage v Silage, go and check that out. It's, yeah, grass wins, but I've spoiled the ending. You can still watch it if you want. Yes, thank you very much. If you enjoyed the stream, give it a like. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing down below. It's a massive difference for me. And I will see you guys again, definitely next Friday. Tomorrow's a possibility. Definitely next Friday. We all have a great weekend. And see you soon. Goodbye.